Reduce the nation's debt. They face an August 2nd deadline to raise the government borrowing limit. 24 News 8's Jim Shella here now to report on the role in the debate being played by one Indiana senator. Jim?
Phil, it's a prominent one. Indiana Senator Dan Coates was chosen to deliver the GOP weekly radio address over the weekend. In it, he said that leaders in Washington should follow the example set by state government here in Indiana.
Governor Mitch Daniels, like the president, inherited a weak economy.
It may not be a fair comparison, but in the GOP weekly address, Dan Coates suggested that the answer to the deficit and the growing debt crisis in Washington can be found in Indiana.
While other states increased spending and raised taxes, Indiana reduced spending, cut taxes, and paid down its debts. Thanks to our governor's leadership and the resolve of Hoosiers, our state is now the most attractive place to do business in the Midwest.
When talks resume in D.C. tomorrow, Republicans can be expected to hold firm in opposition to tax hikes. But there is new hope that agreement can be found on the elimination of tax breaks that could save the government billions of dollars.
It would be nice if we could keep every tax break, but we can't afford them. This is a fruitful area for us to work on in a bipartisan area.
Time is running out and the stakes are high. A failure to raise the debt ceiling could lead to devastating effects on the economy.
The eyes of the world are fixed on the U.S. to see if we have the political courage and moral sense to solve our debt crisis.
It's why the Senate canceled this week's scheduled vacation. Democrats will tell you that the Indiana state budget is balanced only because of federal stimulus money, and stimulus payments are one reason why the deficit in Washington is so high. Nevertheless, the call for more spending cuts by Senator Coates and other Republicans is unlikely to change. Jim Shella, 24-Hour News 8.
Well, how many hot dogs could you eat in 10 minutes?